Hello, Salibonani. Welcome to Enkundleni exclusive brought to you by Deb 3. Siyalamukela to your one and only favorite show, Kona Lapha Woblawayo eZimbabwe. After a weekend which was packed, we have a lot of exciting stuff for you guys. Sit there and watch Linga Indawo. My name is Nondutu Zongube. Anghambi ngedwa angihamba lo favorite wami, my fave. Umzi.
Say fave guys for our show nya weekend and ubukela shows athatha video and ngasifika lapha e-studio siyaxoxa uthi hayi show kade ichaze e-theater lana those guys are good. Ngase mphothola nceme by simi enye good maybe ngingabaya kade ngisenza la karo khama njani ngikhanda lapho
Mzi angaze ngubone ungaqoka inkepesi.
But that thing angaqwanga ipacket chief.
No, but I'm always seeing you with your head covered. I've never seen ikhanda lakho ukuthi lempaba ngambule nwele. And you look totally different.
On Nqakade station.
Yes. And you were actually very good, by the way.
Oh, so nale amfitanga ukuba good ikungikhohle.
No, it shows ukuthi you nailed your character.
Oh.
Because laphana ubuku character you were a completely different person. I couldn't tell ukuthi this is MC.
But yazi nyamangala so ukuthi so kayenza so ukuthi umuntu ungamboni so ukuthi bonke okay and ukhohle total ukuthi nxa kade umuntu ade khuluma athi lese ungasithanda any video to zoom and ukuthi aruzathi hayi lamanga le.
Mzi, you should take this as a compliment actually.
Yeah, no, I'm
So guys, Umzi was part of the taking issue ekade sebulawa theater and he was so good. So good ukuthi bengabothi nguye. And sesikhuluma khona lapha behind the scenes sengikhona mbona ukuthi how okay and I had to zoom ama pictures engiwathethe. No, you are good.
Kakhulu.
Very good.
No ngiyazibonga.
You are talented and I think it's talent and hard work combined. Yeah. Because
right.
How many characters did you do?
I think it was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
You see? Yeah.
I think I figure 5.
I think it's talent and hard work.
Hayi ngiyagcina sengikhala lapho.
What is thank you?
So man ngithi thank you man ngiphume kubhabhulele mbijana. Deb 3 events Enkundleni exclusive brought to you by Deb 3 events supported by Oguhle Designs. Deb 3 events, we also do videography and photography, whether you want it indoors or outdoors for weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, you name it. And then we don't stop there. We also have a PA system for hire. Talking about a PA system for hire, I'm not sure, but I'll come back to it later. We have a PA system for hire. We have the lighting for hire. We also have a stage for hire. And we do all your events all around. And we do the events to your satisfaction. So if you are looking to host an event very soon, or if you're looking for a videographer, a photographer, Deb 3 Events is your one-stop shop. Dingakhohlwa guys ukubuya lapha.
So Mzido, how city all events na ngiyalotsholwa phela anytime soon. Le lobola what?
Lobola lama negotiations, we also have negotiators. Ungaphuma. Even we sengena deep into whatsoever you want to do to make it perfect for you.
Okay.
Serious. And
so the thing is, I can't tell you husband yet, but future husband, there you have it. My lobola planners are available and ready.
Yes, and negotiator, so we can provide. We can also provide to negotiator our own daughter. Also, yehlisa price. Lo negotiator lenkani owawomfazi ozokhweza price. Kuyakuchaza emalobolo nangikhona nala.
Oh wow.
Just get in contact with Deb and then team having a mover, like filming the whole thing and recording the whole thing, and then providing sound system, and then providing with DJ, and then now you're MC foot. If you want a musician foot, if angazi ukuthi oza if you come to Deb 3 events you win. So angazi ukuthi uthe husband akakho Sakudingela futhi lo husband because this is Deb 3 events. That's for one event isenzakala.
All under one roof.
Yeah, so kanye ngathi ukoli
usipho katata.
Uyindaba uhleka. Indaba uhleka kakhulu kangaka.
Yeah, sibe singalali sitshona sikhuluma indaba zabantu. So guys, there you have it. Deb 3 for all your events, be it corporate, be it personal, social, weddings, everything.
Noma yini. You have a workshop, a seminar, whatever it is. Even ngala malesson, even ngala fukenza lo kana okuyenza eparliament. Ukuthi la befuna amabhizi speaker lapana and then befuna ukuba sophisticated and lihlezi lapana le. Konke khona kyana.
Okay.
Akula workshop.
Okay, so guys, okay, back to business, see.
La ku business babe khona futhi even it goes back to weekends. And you when is like this weekend. It was bebe khona even though like kwezinye indawo exactly bebe khona if kusafika ifinyelela ngaku there was a comedy show Lesley Masuku General L events show Deb 3 was also doing sound there.
Okay. Even Jan good.
Hey, it seems like it was a good weekend because the shows were it was a number of shows.
Yes
and the shows were good. Well, for me, Lesley ngumngani wami. So nxa esa performer mina mphuzile futhi ufika ku show. So when I got there I was like, okay, I've come to watch and I'm coming to watch. Nje uthi lese maybe if you say I was going to watch mngani wami performer ngale and then so I was surprised.
You are biased because umngani wakho phela lo.
I know I've not said he's good.
You sign lay this side it means
for the events that were there in weekend. My events are comparing in show with it. I got to the show I was also surprised because I was also laughing but umngani wami so ngiyazi can my man ngihlekani because umuntu lo ngishona la every day why can I sense surprise ama jokes la awakhuluma
and the crowd
at yenzela you know if Bulawa Theatre has the main stage the auditorium and then there is the back the workshop where they do ama rehearsals so it also hosts ama events which are smaller in size so it was a full house for the capacity of that place it was a full house so abantu they actually showed up they came and he was I mean, I'm biased, but I think Chief was there as well.
And then who was your date, Mzi?
I didn't have a date this weekend. Well, last weekend.
Next time invite. Any problem, Kinga?
No, I've said a problem.
So next time invite me, then I'll be your date.
Okay, cool. So that now Subona you want to know Muntilo biased. Because I think they have another show for Lesley in December though. So this one I will take you to the show. So that you don't say I am biased. So Chief, I think I know. Let me pass this one to Chief because Mina is my friend, and obviously if he is my friend, I'm still good, but now with Chief.
All I can say is I think the comedy space is good now. It's serious competition because that boy is good, no. That boy is good. I was surprised. I last saw that guy when he was a thespian actor. I was surprised. I delivered. What a show! I think Utano is doing a good job at the theater because deliverance from the staff, Singena, my snakes, my window, our tangy guys.
That was wine.
Free wine, free snakes. Then Ato, obviously, Ato.
Exactly,
Ato was the opening for Lesley with the acoustic session. Then when that boy got on stage, I was all in stitches.
Wow.
I was all in stitches. I difference is good.
Okay.
Yeah, that boy is good.
And he is new in the space because when I'm talking about that he was a thespian, even who play at the CNs there, he was there initially. Play and then I think he had to go somewhere and then was a pull out of the play and then it's another race play and then like is racing and then the shows coincidentally are on the same day and what will tell is as kuma coincidence my shows la are the same day and he was stressed still phela le show yabantu abakhulu yabona because I show produced by Reston Baya directed by Memory Kumbota so ku space se theater ngabantu abakhulu laba and then Zenzo Nyathi lo kungabomziphi because nangu bungakwazi ukuthi nya actor or act and so ishow yakhe wasithi khona angikwazi ukuzahamba njani ishow la sekusem lokhuzeni but waphinda wathi anti mina sengadvertisele ngisenthengisela ama ticket bona la bazabuya but kusharp and then nanyana lapha na wacha and then kulezinye izinto ngiyasemveza ama secret because yena is my friend so lezinye izinto enyabe ngizazi ezinjongo ukuthi atshana nxa ulomuntu olicomedian ongenayo ku space kulama ama comedians abe khona vele already like that bulawa your thing and then he was hosting ishow A1 Stifukens Bay1 hour and then there were talks ukuthi no he's going to fall because he's new but Chief, do you think he will fall if ngaba consistent ngento ayenza?
That boy is a serious challenger to a lot of comedians because indlela kuya ngayo is totally different. It is a new vibe. So I think abangamboni they must look out for that boy. That boy is good.
And why would you anticipate ukuwa komunye umuntu even if they are competition?
I know like umzinga mzisa lapha khona. Ngobulawayo that's vela abantu banjani.
Yeah, but you're right. There was a time I once thought everyone loves me until this time when I got a gig young MC at a corporate function. And then some people go to the organizer of that function and says, Kadiwaili ketuno tuzutabe MC like not to loves being naked.
You see?
Isn't that bad for your brand?
You see?
I'm like, what?
You see?
For real? No, for real. Do you know the person who said it?
I don't know. They refused to tell me. I was like, okay, Mubandu. Like, no.
And then Gogo said, how did you feel about it?
I didn't give a damn.
You didn't give a damn. You didn't want to know
maybe if I had lost the gig. But I didn't.
Also, like Abanigas were kicked, they're the ones who came and said, obviously, and then
yeah, because it sounded ridiculous. So like wamanga, so what you're saying, and because
and the thing is, there's any problem I win. It's not just a person who is saying, this comedian is going to fall. One of the biggest in the city.
That's not.
Mbani. No,
as free as it is amakuala.
So this guy, gula chambani umuntu lo ulamehlo khanya amalinye khaya ngalelinye khaya so like ama squinty eye. Mafort. Ngiyathi khona no I think this guy is going to fall. We advise a genuine for yena but I think this guy is going to fall. This is too soon.
Why would he say that though?
This is too soon.
40 out of all people, we expect such people like to come in and say, na umfana lapa, let's help umfana lapa, offer advice and stuff like that.
The other thing, I'm not saying people are mandated to attend shows, but I feel like ngingena like space on a sense of okay, it's a comedy show of an upcoming comedian because ngesikhathi sesihlale ku comedy I still say he's an upcoming. So mina ngu-expector wami I thought maybe I would see yabona abantu abalama comedy companies and comedy festivals and ukuthi maybe just one or two. I'm not saying kumandatory ukuthi ubuye but kuyasifana lana until you write books and then there is kula muntu obuya lazo obhalayo so maybe I launch ibook lakhe somewhere somehow and then we talk about and then also and you have been given a ticket. Like umuntu ekulanda ethi wena yazi uyabhala and then you don't go.
Yes, yeah.
I don't think you're right because sometimes fit nxa sofika isikhathi sokuthi maybe kuya-adjudicator whether it's for hours or whatsoever or nxa kulabantu ababuya bedinga ama-comedians for ama-shows balanda lina futhi elibakhulu bangikhona but you don't know ukuthi lo good onganani kumbe kule upcoming because you don't come.
That's what kills the industry because you find ukuthi what you're talking about, if someone comes and says, ngicela ilist yama comedians awubulawayo, the very best, do you know what will happen? they will put their favorites, not the best.
Because they don't know.
And
ukuthi abayenza.
it will affect representation. Comedians. I think that is what is happening even in the music industry. We have a lot of talented musicians who are very, very good. But nxa sokusenziwa izinto, whether it's ngama festivals or whatever, so let's choose artists abadabuka koBulawayo. People put their favorite. Even umuntu vele bhimba vele, they just konkana ukuthi ngumzi, mina vele senhle ngifaka umzi. You know, when I know ukuthi there is MJ Sings, who's exactly there is MJ Sings. You know, I think that is what is happening. And the bad part about it, the bad part about it is kebe sokunganthiwa vele koBulawayo akula talent. But we have a lot of quality stuff.
Kule anti kade good talent search chief kade labo bani.
Good talent search abazephi ukuthi abantu abasukumile bakuya ngabantu esingabaziyo.
Abade bezo audition and I'm saying the people that did you ever adjudicators or it was just you?
Anti-Slama judges, the 3 judges are Gomez, Sama 2, then Ulo Tando, poet, no, Sonkomos.
Tando, which Tando?
Tando, the thespian.
Theater.
Theater.
Okay.
So those are the 3 judges that we have. Because Samuotis balance is from across theater, drama, dancers, because we're having so much new people coming through.
Because the reason why Mbuza like with talent search it's because it's the same thing. And when you talent search just like Deb 3 did, whereby you go to the community, look for these people. There are other people who have already started. I think those are the other people that you should look at to say, okay, umuntu lo uzibone yena uthi le talent alisign something and then usezame ukuthi eyenze eyakhe ishow. If your promoters or I don't know ukuthi abantu basifaka kwapha ama category ku arts le you should also look kuma spaces on la ukuthi okay, there's this guy usenza ishow yakhe or sebenza ishow yabo njenga just like kulale futhi ama comedy yakuyenza kalobo ya DJ lezinye kuthiwa ama power sessions kuyabo kule new talent there. And into enjalo inanzelela when I go there is I don't find people abaku space sokuthi we are like abaku arts bangikhona esibazi ukuthi okay, this is Nonduduzo, the author, this is Ntando, the comedian, this is raised on by a theater producer whatsoever. Kuma events on la I've never seen
but for Ega Lesley, Lesley, I was happy to see renowned people in the industry.
Oh yeah.
Tish, Nonyandoro, William, I also saw Memory Kumbota. I said Bona, a lot of people in Navazio, which it was a new crowd.
That was good. Yeah.
So I thought it was good for Umfanarana. Uhlanganisa abantu abatsha labantu
abavele bekhona.
When such issues arise.
So which means maybe any problem is the people when laba abatsha bangikhona, they don't know where to find abo chief, where to abo Reston bangikhona, where to find all these guys, and then tell them, or where to find you. I think it lies on both ends. Because also I have to see industry and try to engage with them.
The other thing is artists should stop marketing to other artists.
Okay, yeah.
Have you seen the aggressive marketing approaches that are used? Nxa shows abantu abanjengo excuse me, nxa kulabantu abanjengo Jeys, the Holy Tens, the Winky D's, even the SA artists. Have you seen how aggressive the marketing is? Maybe it all lies to issue mami bama resources and funding and stuff. But have you seen how aggressive they are when it comes to marketing their shows? And they don't market to other artists.
They market to people who are going to
to
pay.
the people who have the money.
To pay.
Thina ama-artists amaningi asila mali. Balutshwana bale mali yokuhamba kuma-shows. But abaningi vele we are still struggling. But kulabantu vele phandle le abavele bethanda ama-shows aba-attend ama-shows.
So you mean let's say for an upcoming author, you won't have anything to offer to them, or if maybe you go to their show or their launch?
An upcoming author, I would, but I'm saying how many authors are there? Kobulawayo. No, but they are not supposed to be your target audience. They are not supposed to be your target readers as an author. Abantu phandle le who love reading are the ones whom you should be marketing to, telling them about your book. Don't expect people to know about your work when you haven't.
So here's the problem with that as well as for upcomings. And when now you are now good, and I don't know how you got good, but then in these guys now, they will go and sell. Upcoming, go and sell to the people. I will come and pay one. But training, but talent but it's just too raw. So I point time is abantu bona laba bayenza whether it's comedy or music whatsoever bayenza khona, I think yabona it's just like school ukuthi kuyancediseka not ukuthi uzababhadala or bazathatha imali ku raise don or bazathatha imali kubani la kubani, but I'm just saying ukuthi benecheke so that when they sell now out there to the people who are going to pay, abantu labana behambe babhadale, but bekwanisa ukuthi if you were to do another show I would come food. Because I'm upcoming amaningi into enzakalayo ukuthi ama shows angikhona asuka futhi ebe ngathi abamabi, because you can see there's talent and then what, and then into zangikhona azenzi kahle, but yaselebona talent, but because but bakhona abantu who can nurture that.
Yeah, that's true, but enye into anguphikisi enye into I think ebulala abantu most of the time pride.
Aside in lama upcoming, beside in laba.
I think both, but lapha ngikhulumela kuma upcoming. Do you know ukuthi pride is so bad? I'll give you an example. There was a time I said, let me organize. Actually, there was a time I did a book sale event. I paid for the venue at Gallery. I did my banners and stuff. Then I talked to a group of authors, like Ulama WhatsApp groups and stuff. I was like, okay, I have paid for a venue and I'm doing, initially the book sale was supposed to be my event where I'm selling my books alone.
Okay.
And then it just came to me, no, you find it maybe kulabanye abantu abalamabhuku abo who need ukuthi bawa exhibit and stuff like that. Okay, I was like, it's fine. So guys, you can come to my event and exhibit your books for a very small fee. Yes. I had paid a lot of money.
Small fee.
I think that was about $5 or something.
For a stall,
$5.
Yeah, $5.
Which was actually the other price yokungena vele abantu nje ababengena. Yabo.
Also ngaphatha $5 aphatala ukungena.
If you're an author phela, yes. Do you know what some people felt like I wanted to eat their money? But the money that I had spent mina organizing that thing and vele $5 vikasoze vele angikwazi bengathamza ngubani ukuthi zikwane. But some people thought I want we anthola kahle
kahle.
And others thought I want to be famous ngamabizo abo.
Ngama upcoming law.
Also
bezophathisa nyathi la.
But yazi uthini? You are obviously an upcoming vele nxa ibhuku lakho ulibhalile lisaziwa nguwe le family yakho.
Yeah, we're upcoming.
You're an upcoming. If you have written a song and it's only known by you and your mother, your father and your kids, you're an upcoming.
Yeah.
Vele ungatshona usitshela ukuthi wena le 5 years uhlabela. If it's only your family and friends who know your song, you're an upcoming.
No, nyakuzo.
Yabo. But the problem ukuthi uyathi mina senle 10 years ku industry. Vele uya upcomer for 20 years if you're not clever.
Yeah, that's true.
And the point of good talent search with the honor of being visited by Umgcini witness. Witness, I'm sure.
Witness Bambelela.
Witness Bambelela.
Wala
And bekhuluma the same bungani bukhona. Exactly what you are saying. You got to bekhuluma. Ukuthi there are people asebezitshela say we were cool, but you're only known in small circles. And these are the platforms ukuthi umele ngabe siyakubona khona. And yet I want to, because in number in Popoma it was not so much, because maybe from our side say announce the very weakest call saying in Popoma, because announced on Tuesday on Saturday sabe same Popoma. Understand?
Yeah, but that's the other thing, Chief, engifubuza kwambana ukuthi because mina well maybe ngcenye bengabonanga kuhle kakhulu. I think even yabona tukhuluma nge-aggression of advertising. So I think nxa ungasiphendula ngcono khona pha ekuthini ikwini okwenza ukuthi empopo mali batshele nge-Tuesday lizabe nge-Saturday.
Since this is the first edition of Italian Search, and dates, and you know what we're in partnership with City Council. So City Council there is bambelele because sasibabhadale I think a month and a half asking for a partnership for them to open up a space, because we feel into the is for the youth. We cannot assess a budget to hire our venues and stuff. So in partnership with City Council, would best open it in our venues so that we use their venues. The reply came late, but according to our calendar,
it has to happen on Saturday.
It had to happen starting on Saturday. So the reply came a week and a half left for us to meet the target of that day. So when they replied, we said we cannot move it forward because we've got other commitments. So we have to start.
So it's also so the issue of resources as well, because if maybe ngakade lila wena ma halls ukuthi you are not asking for,
we could have started.
You could have started long back. Advertising, because you can't start advertising ungakwazi ukuthi lizayiphiwa anything yakho. No, I see, because ngabona abo shut down in as much as ukuthi okay bakutocha pressure land abo Winky Tian or these guys that are coming from, imagine these guys, they're coming from South Africa, they are known ingoma zabazi every day. But already they started to advertise the shutdown angazi nini.
Umuntu uyabe esaziwa, he's got the networks, he's got the resources, he's got the experience, but you find them being very thorough when it comes to marketing.
To marketing their product.
Esaziwa enjalo. But unonduduzo uyabe saziwa ngabangani bakhe le family yakhe thinks he has made it. We are wanting ngkhona, and lokuba rude, you know, when talking about these things you find people being very very rude.
Yeah, when I talking about marketing, and I also attended a show friends of Jeys La Music Academy, and so I don't know, is it also the marketing strategy or what to Hamanja? I'm not saying it's mandatory to fill up the music academy or something, but ngase sikhangela yabona mawubala yabona nxa ubala sitabo cha praise abacha praise kubo Jeys boys yabona. So I don't know which is still kulaya konke ukuseya the strategy of marketing thoroughly or kuhamba njani, because when wasahamba kusholana. But I can tell you katesi ukuthi mina ngingenile ngananzelela ukuthi if abantu bengapusha beyohlala bonke phambili, so maybe befile amaroza phambili, maybe bengafila a quarter, maybe bezozama ukuthi maybe kusefika ku half, but kufika ngapha konke ke ngathi ku empty.
Mzi ngicela ukubuza antu uthuhambila.
Yeah, I did.
Nge quality ye show, the quality ama performances ingayenzakala futhi show ena leyi in a few months time, would you pay money and attend? Be honest.
Oh no, I'll be honest.
Ibi $10 ungena.
I think it was 10. It was 10 chief.
10 le 20 baku VIP. Would you pay 10?
Elipate really $5.
Yes, let's work with 10. Even 5, it's fine. I'm saying in a quality show. And would you pay money to attend it again?
To be honest, khona ukuthi maybe kuyamela ngizo reporter futhi ukuthi ibinjani. Yeah, I'm being honest because even lo ungena yabona into lana ukuthi you just there to look around. It was not as I personally had anticipated. So sometimes ngiloko feel like kungani angazi ukuthi maybe kwaba performer bona babe bebone ngani okay lapha sifake yonke irrespected for our audience. But give me ngani kubuya njengokuthi these guys did they even rehearse this thing? Or did they kade kuhamba njani? And then next time abanye abantu akade bekhona I don't think babe beza buya futhi. Or babe beza buya, I'm not sure, but
you see what I'm talking
about. But all right, let's say also ukuthi abanye abantu babe babona kudala and then for this one no nxa kungulo.
You know into enzakalayo yani plus abantu bayatshelana yabo mina senguzwile ukuthi ishow ibinjani and ngiyikhuthile kathesi, which means I'm not going to fork out $10 next time ngilanda into engiyizwileyo.
No, it was not.
It was bad.
So do you think when allow uyahamba lento leyo ukuthi the quality of production go music la is I don't know, I didn't want to say Harare Bulawayo, but the quality of the other city and South Africa as well, their quality is way much better than what people are producing here in terms of shows and music.
The attitude is to perform like your life depends on it. Because it does. Ufuna imali yami phela. And $10 is a lot of money. Uyabona into yakhona? $10 is a lot of money ukuthi ngihambe ku shit show. Uyabo? So perform like your life depends on it. Uyakubona ama performers thenza lize liqualise so lize ukuthi umuntu lo sevukele. Kule issue yake yaba khona ka Japraiser. Okwathi uJapraiser besevukelwe ngamadlozi estagini. He
was giving it his
he
all.
got into people's emotions. Uyabo? And nxa usithi ungani abariyesanga, which means abariyesanga because angeke kube ngani nxa ukuthi bariyesile.
Just hope.
It means they didn't. They felt like they are very good or they don't need to rehearse.
Which is not good because maybe kare kuyinokwenza abantu bengariyesa. Chief, I think nalihlala abantu abariyesa la. What kuyinokwenza ukuthi abantu maybe nxa beriyesile and then they perform not the way maybe they had rehearsed or vele they are relaxed from rehearsal. Like so when asukuthathela from the musicians that are housed here nxa babukela beriyesa besenza.
I think sasekusho ka Jeys. I think from a poster looking at the friends of Jeys. Lokana maybe abanye abantu because there was gospel imixanyana.
So the friends of Jeys ngabangani baka it's abo friends of Jeys laba ngabangani baka Jeys or it's indaba yo producer a show or ngabangani baka Jeys njani?
I think ngathi Diana it was issue. I don't think Jeys do Parak ngabangani. Pastor Parak. Serious, honest. I don't think ngabangani. I think it was for issue.
Yeah, pala because ngokubona wami Jeys and Pastor Parak.
Yeah.
People can be friends.
Also because mase kubuya emsebenzini we have to see ukuthi ubungani benu because I can be friends with someone or yenza something else empilo yenza just private. But kumele make sense when we come to the show with okay the friends of Jeys, all right, maybe ngeba shaya into ehambela naye or maybe bayenza into, but I think it disconnects abakhona manje then nxa ishow yengu friends of these people and then kungani kulokuba disconnected but yeah perform bonke one thing.
No, we perform like
separately. Yeah, because I feel like if nxa maybe says in the show yokuthi if we're friends of or we're friends maybe kungayenzakala ukuthi into yethu iyakwanisa ukungenelana lo hamba and then also ama friends zangikhona be surprise ngithi ukuthi okay lo phela lawa la
hayi ulokhu zenini what's her name uthanda idlana nabo disappoint mina ngimthanda kangaka.
Uyamthanda? Lami ngiyamthanda.
She's good.
I think lapha ngaqasa khona ukumbona ayongandleze emuva kwakusenkulumane yabona ama events lana yenziwa honorable Desire I think ngaqasa umbone performer khona phana. And then I was like,
she's quite good, but then anjabona ukuthi into esikhuluma ngayo nale ukuthi umuntu ugcine ese relax esebona ngani yena right. People get too comfortable. In life, never be comfortable.
And it talent kobulawayo likhona.
Too much.
I think into ekhona ukuthi already vele ama artists, local artists are already dealing with a tough crowd. Yabo? They are already dealing with a tough crowd, which means in whatever we do, we have to push twice as hard compared to other artists in other areas.
Yeah, I think abanye they are pushing twice as hard.
Because Bulawayo crowd is a very tough crowd. For you to get a consumer in Bulawayo, we have 7 Mina, in my first month, I sold 1 book. One. Futhi layo lathengwa yi-family member. Isithi congratulations Ncucu. Imali namabhuku akho $10. Then you see ngabona ukuthi lapha ngingalala la. Ngizabulawa indlala. Yabo? So I had $10. So I had to really push. Yabo? And within a short space of time, ngase ngibona ukuthi hayi lapha ziyakhipha la. And into khona ukuthi you can make money out of arts. You can. Of course we are in Zimbabwe, but you can. But khona lokhu ukuthi kumele upushe and stop being a crybaby. You're always blaming people. Bulawayo people don't support. Bulawayo people don't support. Uzahlala ukhala mchokocho.
I think kakhulu I think lapho into yenzakala there are a lot of people who are basing on ukuthi sile talent. Yabona into lani kweyama ekuthini we have got talent. Yes, you've got talent, but in business, like what are you adding to your talent to make it into a talent? Exactly.
I think it had to work. It had to work is more than talent.
Yes.
People are putting in the work, they are seeing benefits.
We have very untalented musicians. I can name some. But they are doing so well because of being consistent and because of making sure they try but deliver what the people want. But umuzi umuntu lo uthi
labanye futhi obona lapha kokungela lutho la. But then they worked hard.
They were consistent.
And then they worked hard and they were consistent. And one, is this hello? And then so I think abantu abafuni ukusebenza nzima. Abafuni kumba bakwanisa or maybe bachawa ukuthi angazi bachawa kuyini, I don't know ukuthi bachawa because I think the quality
Anje yabona ukuthi enye into sebesikhuluma ngetalent, sikhuluma ngehard work, but also consistency, because look for instance at ilokuzani isho yabo msizikhe kanjani
teacher I didn't attend that one because it's a theater and then I went to Friends of Jeys, so khazilana la yenzakala around the same time. But from ukuzwa lokho ngikuzwile lokho, I'm not sure about it. Ngizokuthiwa like obviously when they kind of the black people's arts thing yokuthi we are always late and whatever. I think try into yenzakeleyo kuyenzakalele chief if you heard or if
lana anzanga ngihamba, but I saw nje comments abantu abasebefikile khona bana besithi guys into yomiqasa ngo4 isiqasa ngo7
after 3 hours.
Yeah, I think they started late. But in terms of deliverance from mama artist, umuntu isource othi khona phana ethi hayi
they were good.
Ba kholisile sibili isho yakho nakhanya ngani ibimnandi. Like is saying uthi consistent. I think next time if they are just consistent show there something might come up.
Oh, my performance were
good. Speaking of time, I was actually impressed with the taking your show.
It started on time.
I went late ngathi into zebulawa theater vele ziyaphuza ngithe mfika isiqalisile. I was like, what? So sengikwazi ukuthi hayi sebebamba isikhathi next time I'll be there on time.
Yeah, many things are said on time.
So anjabona ukuthi if you are known for being late, people always say hayi vela ngeke baqalise on time siyaphuza.
Yeah, especially nxa umuntu kade buye ngo4 ezitsheda ngo7 ngiyabe sengwenye indawo and then sebhatale 3 hours mele issue ebisenzakala and then ayenzakala.
Ukuthi bekuyi tactic yokuthi abantu bathenga ukudla since it was an eatery place. Like when ungahlala from 4
But
up to 7 uyagcina uthenga ukudla. Uyagcina usidla. Uyalamba phela. Uyabo, so maybe it was a tactic but
then nxa kade wena usacrifice wathi I want to support ule $5 kuphela. You are now angry and frustrated and you don't want to be here.
Exactly.
Even what next time sile show la.
Yeah.
So I think people should learn to keep kungabe trend yokuthi well kuvele kuyi trend khathesi but I think abantu should unlearn that thing.
Oh, and another thing.
Tshona bephuzi.
Ebulawa theater seba spray mosquito. Ha, siyabonga.
Ebulawa theater kusela mosquito.
Mosquito yelapha. Kwaku serious. Lapha kwakungahlaleki because of mosquitoes. And remember there was a time there was a show I didn't attend. I actually posted on Twitter ngathi ngale kulama mosquito So you see it's those small things that you think they are small, but they
actually matter. Yeah, that's true.
Making sure the crowd is comfortable in terms, especially with theater. So,
ngokumnyama mosquito sikuchaya silokhu uzichaya nje.
Laphana kwakungayenzi lapha. I think ba spray or something.
No, kushaba. I think ule into esisiba consistent esigodini. Like kodwa ngicokuza. Hayi, wena mepho sozumphendule. But I think if I can even ask the house ukuthi khathi ngicobuza maybe ngoba research ngakho. They sleeping with a person which is normal. Where almost everyone does it. If you have not done it, you will do it at some point. If sometimes maybe you are tired, maybe because of sakwanisi and sleeping with male to female or however way. And these are humans. And then there's this thing, esingasiba consistent, escorting. Sleeping with, I don't want, not sleeping, not to go to inyamaza and secretary ngwako, but having a sexual intercourse with an animal.
Goat to be specific.
A goat to be specific. Oh, what happens? Like when you're saying. Because I want to understand. Did you read the story?
Yeah, I did.
Good one in that story. I mean, I didn't read the story. I was just like,
Kubuza, this conversation on Twitter, it was a serious conversation, but Kubuza is telling men will sleep with anything. Anything that works. I think angazi ngibenxa abantu babalekela ama girlfriend allowance ukuthi
no but
imbuzi doesn't demand
but imbuzi like you have to take care of it. You take care of imbuzi maybe nxa ukuthi yena
ayiyani natha amanzi. I think abantu laba bazaskip inyama yembuzi la. You know
imbuzi zesigodini
idlala enganani bakithi.
Ngizama ukudinga khona lapho ukuthi how do you like what's the process of nxa kukhanyela kwambana mepho kungena sibayeni kumbe kwenzani like what's the when attraction
you'll be looking at the back side.
I'm trying to look for the attraction of ukuthi ngize ngithi mina lokho alokho minaze ngikungena mina lokho. Or maybe umuntu yagula like you said about the woman that beat up her daughter qala lapha.
Asikho kugula. Kufana lembuzi leziyana ezelokhu zelini okuthiwa singazithengi leziyana.
Yazanga.
Ezesiphaleni.
Esiphaleni ngale lazo ziya. So imbuzi leza.
Someone once was like, "Hey, if I don't want to take imbuzi esiphaleni, hayi leziyana ngani ngabantu." You see.
Why would someone have sex with a goat?
I think it's being mischievous. Ubungezwa kuphela.
How old was the guy? Story city, how old was the guy? Because ubungezwa wala lapho ugcina khona. Ubungezwa ubuntwana.
It's adults.
23.
23.
Adults.
A 23-year-old. Because a lot of abanye 23-year-old are now married. I'm sure. Abanye they have kids. Abanye so ngeke ngathuka umuntu lo bugazwa nje umntwana lo kezwa lo maybe
You're talking of kids, amaphampa adura, imbuzi ayidemand. Imbuzi izidlela utshani izinathela amanzi.
so after alright so isex ekhona is about just ejaculating.
Relieving themselves or something.
And imbuzi le kuthiwa it was
Khuluma.
Usafa imali elingasile. But imbuzi le kuthiwa ivukanga ekuseni.
You see how aggressive.
It was unconscious kusasa kwangikhona ngokukhulunywa kwestory.
So it was unconscious. I have so many questions. What happened? Did they eat the goat or what?
So imbuzi is not really strong for umuntu anje.
I
Or umuntu lo was just too much. Or he was coming from jail.
Too many strokes.
But why would someone, would you, not would you, but do you think would...
You know what? I can't speak on behalf of men.
Like, do women do it too, somehow?
Nope.
Like, Chief...
Is that even possible?
I think I've heard stories of women who... I don't know how they do it. Angazi ukuthi bakwenza njani. Like of women who actually have sex with maybe their dog.
I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it.
No?
I've never heard of it. Is it even possible?
Jeez. These stories abantu abagulayo.
He's sick, can't he?
Namboni umuntu normal.
I don't think he's normal.
So abafana bangale esiphaleni ke.
Do they do it though?
What allegedly?
Allegedly,
Allegedly. But who would come like
so this guy, so because you want to get satisfied.
It's a crime.
It's a crime in Zim. It's a crime, yeah.
It's actually two guys because there's another.
It's a different goat. It's not the same goat.
It's a different goat, different places.
Different but escorting still.
So into why? So
is it not a ritual though? Because I've heard some stories and maybe I'm a myth or what if you try maybe like this uromba try languages I understand umuntu.
But uromba, is it real?
I think so. I don't believe it though, but I think ngani into khona. So if you go have sex with imbuzi and then if you're not arrested or if no, man, who reported this imbuzi? Which this imbuzi has been
and how did they know?
How did they know that this guy? Or it's a false story.
Or maybe ukhulumile. No, it could be real.
But these things do happen.
No,
but
ukuromba. Have you ever met umuntu orombilewe?
Aye.
Have you ever met umuntu orombilewe?
Ngiyake ngizwa abanye ukuthi lwa orombile but I've never you never really know. I've never really known
So
that. I've never really
how do we know this is real? Kefana le njuzi phela ukuthi kuthiwa kule njuzi. No one has ever seen it.
But like this story, we never could even rescue the team. But these things do happen. That's why one of my present there are so many people.
Is it bestiality?
Yeah, that's the way.
Bestiality.
Yeah, that's the way.
Yakumula we history but nxa sasifunde squatter bestiality what was in the real estate bestiality was a taboo. So lakudala kwakhona.
I think ilihlazo of some sort.
No matter which situation
you're actually abusing an animal. Abusing an animal.
Animal yakhe. Imbuzi yakhe has been taking care of the mbuzi ever since the mbuzi was born.
Nxa kade kungeyakhe itholwe mbani alright si unconscious.
Yeah, plus kuyabona abantu
ungena esibayeni sabanikazi.
Ungena esibayeni anti ince isibaya sabanikazi o ince isibaya sakhe because obviously kakhamba la endlini I'm sure ince uyenzele phandle so incike lo muntu obonileyo somehow or maybe bakhona ince yabe vet labantu bakwanisa uexamine ukuthi imbuzi leyi this is the way this thing is, it's not imbuzi. It's not imbuzi to imbuzi, this one.
Yeah.
Because I'm going even as in story, we talk on kona, waso, utwa imbuzi. Yasizali muntu, ngatu, yasizali imbuzi, but ngati lama features okuba ngumuntu mbichana in.
Yeah, imbuzi ufakisa out.
Yeah, so it's out. Ukona, uzakuza story let's show.
Okay, umzisi ufakisa out. I think let's just change the topic. So speaking of which, you know, sometimes it's actually you actually wonder why some things happen. Uthi kanti kuyabe kusenzakala njani? How, you know, finding there's a 10-year-old kid who committed suicide wobulawayo. Kanje ilipilo kithi ephumula. At 10 years. Sometimes you wonder ukuthi umntwana ole 10 years ukucabanga njani ukuthi let me just end my life.
There is too much TV.
You think so?
Internet and stories and was gaire siphela ukufundisa abantwana akusekho wena nguwe mzali and nje ukuthi imakade sefunda sama kulento eziningi that are into place ekuthini umntwana lana ezibulala and bayakwazi ukuthi kulento ethiwa ukuthi ngiyazibulala because of the yabona information iyafika kibo kakhulu ukuthi nxa uthatha lo muntu ezibulela kade uzibulala kade hlutshe phela umntwana le 10 years uyazi osonqa nhlutsha ngazibulala kuyaba ngcono or something. Did you read the story?
But then I did, but there was not much on it. Now uyazi uthini sengicompare lathi sikhula thina thina wawusithi wawuthethiswa uchaywe emini uyabusukhohla ukuthi mama unthethisile usumlanda mama senilambile. You get it? We used to be like that. Sasicatswa phela thina ngoswazi, but then later on you forget ukuthi kanje bangichayile ongayenzi ukhona ukuthi.
So you're also parenting Karesi wena wena uyenza njani ukuthi umntwana lingaqabana ekwanisa uphenduka back kuwe?
Okay. Parenting is different, but mina into engiyenza nabantwana agcina ubakatsa bese primary angichaye umntwana secondary.
Alright.
That's my rule. Now the other thing is I think it's communicating. Lapha sengizincriminate.
No, I know you're advising us.
You're teaching us. I think coming from you'll be teaching us.
Because you know this thing.
So yeah,
a whole lot of people.
Yeah, I think ukatsa abantwana bese primary because lapha na ngikwazi ukuthi uswazi luyasebenza. Kade sembona ukuthi hayi reasoning capacity sisiya develop, you know. Sesikhuluma sesitshela namaqiniso and they know nxa ewonile vele you can actually tell ukuthi hayi kade they show remorse nxa ewonile yabo. And vele la nxa sixabana babekwazi ukuthi hayi siyacabana but still siyathandana noma sithandana sinjalo. I still love them as my kids. They still love me as their mother, but siyacabana ngento eyabiyenzakile.
No, I think I've got a different view from reading that story. The story is there's not make sure. That's why I hate police or police who tell they are doing investigations. Because at times umntwana le 10 years matuto mncane for thola ukuthi izathi sisiyafe yokucina abadana story esinye story otherwise.
But chief, yawazi ukuthi kule esinye futhi story. Wo lo wayengela 10 years but I think she was 12. Yawazi umntwana lana wathi incwadi ethwana esezibulele. Wena lokho azibophelanga ukuzibophela but wanathi poison. 12. 10 and 12, yeah, good different but not that much.
Not that much.
So the reason esephalile wasithi wathi sorry mama ukuthi ngazalwa and then at least khathesi njengoba mina sengihambile you won't have to wash my dirty clothes anymore. Akusela umuntu ozawulokhu umtshela ukuthi hambe umkhuzi ukuthi kumele elale gesile imganu. Wathi at least futhi currency asasazozibhadala school fees and whatever. So ule 12. So yabona into zonke lezi ukuxabana lokho yokuhambelana. Bangagesa imganu. Ingcolisa impahla njalo and all those things. Eliqedisa sunlight liquid njani nje ukuthi ngalokho kufanana. But indlela okufika ngayo ebantwaneni laba abale too much information ngokubona kwami and yikho different because kholo yasithi khona okay so kare nxa sikhala ukuthi okay so umntwana lo zibulalela izinto ayekhuzwa ngazo ngumamakhe wasecanga ukuthi mamakhe ngombe yamzonda sokungconena nxa efile
akunye imimoya athi awuthina abantu abamnyama nxa singazela explanation okunye
serious 10 years mncane
yeah
so
phezu kweroof uthola isitulo le pay na umuntu wambona
batholani Topi
wakule lesitulo phezu kwesitulo le bucket
wathatha isitulo wafaka ibhakede phezu kwesitulo and then yena wasegada phezu kwebucket
njalo ama-fingerprints atholakala yakabhuti wakhe
ubhuti wakhe lo wawuthiwa wayengekho lo wawuthiwa ngu-uncle what 18 years waphuma wahamba
but ama-fingerprints atholakala angikwazi ukuthi
sure ama-fingerprints lawa so who was the first to see the girl? Is it the girl? He was the first to see ukuthi umuntu osezibulele
yena lo ama-fingerprints
ngiyaqala ukubona so I think maybe wayesezama ukumyethula then wayesebiza umakeba
ukuthi yena wafika lapha waqala wabamba first because that's another possibility ukuthi maybe wafika na waqala wabamba
plus nxa kungibo very obviously vele
usungazama ukumyethula sometimes ukuthi and then maybe yazi kule into mina ngayenza when I was very young as well because of wrestling so ses experimenta manje and luckily umnami engandlala la wasamncane la so waphuma amazinyo la and but amila futhi because he was young so ezinye izinto yabona uku-experimenta kwabantwana yabona because umntwana lo mncane kakhulu kule into yokuthi uya ekhanda lakhe yabe sithi mana ngiyenze khonokho anti ucaphukile whatever and then they experiment and then bese khahlela ibhakede and then she goes
benxibe candi bazamthole ngavi
into yenzalayo ukuthi khona twa day before wayewine iprize esikolo manje wayeprize giving day
all right
so uthe seyijengisa umama wakhe wathi ibeke embedeni zabuya njani ngiyibona safuna ukuphuma kade so umama wakhe uthe ephumile eranking wezwa sebemfonela ukuthi hayi umntwana sokuthi
sure
shocking stories
that's something else shocking njengemfaka Gogo Rose
may her soul rest in peace ukholana wayenhlekisa I've never met her in person njena mbona uma videos Ezra she was a funny gogo
yeah she was funny
gogo she wayekhuluma iqiniso but ulalele parulo kohleka ola kwinto yakho nabi nganakho serious but yabi serious may her soul rest in peace
how ubele eminyaka emingaki does anyone know
I'm not sure but she was old but not bese khule kakhulu chief
not kakhulu but bese khule
but besaqinile
beqinile
because bezihambela venyawo zakhe vebe ngabambeleli ebegula
watho last video I think esesibhedlela ba mbone khuluma ukugula ukuthi bamenza ama-test amanye ama-test abe wrong ngobe udokotela wamenza anti amazi ukugula
bekungasodokotela uProsper pho kulo dokotela uProsper phela you never know nxa sothiwa ama-test abe wrong you never know
sengatshiwe or kamanje
video le yathi siyaphuma yabesenqatshe ngingcwatshwa kusasa
all right I'm sure my details akwanza ukuthola vele ku page lika Ezra
yeah
hey kuyahanjwa
akunzima
indlela yangikhona ngathwana and then kulama abanye bayathatha imali eyinye phone silokho sadinga enye hamba
ilokhu zenini indaba yama-robberies ilokhu icontinue siya phambili I think amasela sebonile ukuthi See, easy target lapho.
Enjoy Kuma that just other people will be inspired.
You remember?
No, I remember.
Yes. Because Sibindi sivela ngapi?
Maybe people are hungry or sebele impopo laba abanye abantu.
Impopo bethatha.
Or maybe sebethatha South Africa si recruitile and then sebe expand i-base yabo.
But be recruitile South Africa mbe ama.
But yabona enye into inanzelelayo mina for the ordinary person mina lawe maybe in the long run kungasichaya kwinto kwangikhona but yabona lawa amasela awakho right but atargeta yabona atargeta izindaweni lapho kuthathwa khona imali serious and then mina lawe yabona effect lesiyayibona but asiyizwa kakhulu because imali yangikhona sometimes abe sethuka lokuthi ikhona vele imali nale ngaka so yabona into
I think ungakubeka ngaleyo ndlela but the more siba frequent the more ke sokulanda lathi ezindlini lathi imgwaqweni ngoba unozathi ezigezisela imoto zakhe ezingu2 ama-amdroppers acabanga ukuthi no le mali
nesebuya
you see
nangule into engingayizwisisiyo kwesinye story eyokuthi khongona kari imota ye-cash in transit ithola njani passenger because eyinye yama-robberies lawa yi2 lawa recent eyinye yathola passenger
imshikashika
njani like how does that happen
sebechovisa
ungachovisa ngemoto 38,000 guys
38,000 yakhona ngeyakho yini 38,000 yakhona ngeyakho
asoyakho
so suchovisa uthi lawu
I know nyazwisisa but how does that happen so imoto lana ayila ma-camera phakathi laphandle la whatsoever whereby I can carry passengers
even ama-dash cam mebhakula
imoto lani iyama on the way kuvula isiva uzibona imoto ezazinama-safers and then
uyakubabona ukuthi
angibonanga mina
I saw it uyakubabona ukuthi ama-security guards la azenzisa njani nxa sidlula lapha emabhenki la wena you would think ukuthi they can't get robbed you would think they can't get the attitude you know nxa bese bemisa izimota zabo lapha phambi kwebhenki you would think these men are very very tough
but the other thing is i-passenger lingena njani phakathi kwemota e-38,000 but not futhi imota yomuntu nje i-cash in transit ebrandiweyo
laphana baphambanisa labantu nisibona isitori sakhona hayi
Kuyawunga
not make sure
ukuthi abathwala ama-passenger
abanye sebe ngama-inside job amapholisa azachaya abantu but I think kulabanye sebebanjiwe ngike ngabona i-headline I think yanamhlanje yini kulabanye abayi-2 ababanjiwe kwenye irobhari
ukuthi yibo kumbe ngezinye i-fake news
you never know but kulabantu asebebanjiwe enye namhlanje ephuma
usiyakwanisa ukuthi kunjalo sithole inye futhi yabe sithi labana ayisibo laba
but mina ngizuthi impopo le ivela ngaphi ayisibo amapholisa yini
you never know but ama-robberies ayisemaningi kakhona
It's becoming too much.
Too much, yeah.
And we can be laughing about it right now.
It's not a laughing matter.
But they will start targeting individuals.
It's not a laughing matter.
Singabe sithi hey imali ayisiyo yethu akusaffect but one way or the other they will start attacking individuals. Khona phe debt khona lapha libonakale lihost umchado khona lapha the following day they'll come.
You understand?
Yeah,
but I think ama-police so many be serious. Ngoba ngayekela abantu laba baba baningi. Like in South Africa, i-crime lapho eZimbabwe crime was low. Now so crime amalokhu zena amaningi kakhulu.
Sebebona ukuthi kuthiwa kompunzi idle emini.
So I think maybe even the training of nxa ungasoma inside job.
You know what? Baba khona pho mzi. With that kind of training.
Guys, now
with that kind of training we are not going anywhere.
Wafaka i-tweet wehle uzukhale
with that kind of training we are not going anywhere.
uResdumba wafaka i-tweet ye-training what I training there is not make sure
akula lapho siyakhona
acha ubona
wangena ku-tweet uchasane ungangena uResdumba uzayibona fast I'm not trading it, Jab.
Maybe like let's have with skits. Those guys were acting comedy. I don't think that was real.
It's not a skit.
No man.
That is training, bro. But when I don't know what I'm a club.
But and have you noticed Judy, it's two major security companies?
Yeah. Can I know who you put skit lasers? You put Singa
Kambanga, but it's two major companies.
The company change way.
As change way, so
that one is fun.
Well,
why choose a chess?
Why eating?
I don't want to sped for my security company. The training Yakuna was so hilarious. I very be trained. It's a day cool. I was born. It's a day cool.
Why na?
Have you seen it?
I know, imangalizo yakona ukuthi if a major company like besehluleka kanjalo nje.
Yeah.
Kuyenzakalani kanti vele khona lapha eZimbabwe ngobulawayo. Because izinto ziyatshintsha siyabona ukuthi izinto ziyatshintsha ukolta yakhe imgwaqo. But enye into esisenzakala ukuthi ubumenemene lobo kutshontsha imali lobo sobukhula lo. Lesezindlini abantwana bagcina befuna ushaya ama-cash in transit emalini zabadala. Because kanti sokuyinto echazayo.
Yeah, speaking of Coltart, he actually posted very disturbing news a few days ago. Coltart was talking about the issue of water crisis. It's a as I read the post, the thread, it was a bit too technical. But what I got from the thread is that a water situation can be fixed, almost fixed, if government avails funding. The government has been promising funds from April and up to now.
Utheni Coltart?
Coltart bekhuluma ngama dams. I think yini liyana imchabezi dam man. Okuthiwa iseselamanzi sibilo ukuthi abantu bangaba relieved. But kule service okumele kulama services okumele ayenziwe kulezinto okumele zilungiswe. Kumele funding from the government, which was promised in April and until today.
Osotamanzi la civil.
Awakho manengi but akhona nyani ukuthi abantu baphile.
And then idam lakhona by phone service.
Kufunakala, that's why I'm saying the terms are just too technical, but that's what I got from Coltart. Ukuthi it's water crisis, it can be fixed.
Dams engaba service.
If there is enough funding.
Which means amanye dams yes awafuna amanye. City is developing as well.
Dams afuna ukulungiswa so that they can have water to full capacity.
Hey, because people are suffering, guys.
Still, it's funding.
Karisa hamba how many days amanzi? 6 days. Kungela manzi. And then angabuya
get you 6.
6.
Uyazi uthini? Ukungani kwezulu siyakubonana. Ukungani kwezulu siyakubonana. But le funding ihamba khona lapho la, it's another challenge which it's worsening the situation.
Hey, because 6 days kungela manzi, I think into ezayenzakala breakout yama diseases vele masinyane khona la.
Exactly.
Because 6 days kungela manzi, azabuya one day, abuya one day.
Abuya day in the quarter.
It's not even 24 hours, eh?
Yeah.
Which means even ama-balls lawa July okwenza so lawana aphela amanzi. Because ngangafika kwenye indawo sikhona belayini labantu but stocksela amanzi asekho la phansi ku-ball. Because I'm sure ibhola engekho deep enough uyohamba njani. But abantu amanzi abaselayo. And I think abantu bazakugula. Yakhumbula kulomunye umnyaka abantu okwaba le outbreak. Cholera ngawini. Because of indaba yamanzi. And then amagetsi ku-linked.
Yeah. Actually, Coltart also mentioned in markets, power cuts. Ukuthi lawo ngenye factor futhi enzi water crisis yethu ibe worse. So vele it all comes down to funding. Ukuthi still for them to have a solar powered system, they still need money.
to actually service all the
Yeah, which I guess is not a priority to the government.
Is it the same for all the cities or maybe ngapha kuBulawayo?
I think
Bulawayo
is
But
west.
amagetsi mina lesihlobo seHarare amagetsi la amanzi ngani is everywhere.
Amanzi.
Harare amanzi la ngana man.
Kare Harare vela amanzi wena ahlala problem from kudala.
Ahlale khona ngcolileyo. Bekhona ngcolileyo. That's the thing.
Amagetsi but awul.
Amagetsi I think but amanzi I think it's in our west. Amanzi we are west.
So which means now I think
it's like a government ithi chana nyamazana yami because if they promised funds in April umnyaka susiyaphela.
No man. Nema fubontile zagcina liyenze njani?
Amanzi impilo phela.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think ngapha futhi kulezinye indawo ngapha ungavunyelwa khona ukuthi uzijele ibhole eyadini yakho. Awuvunyelwa?
But abantu bayadrilla.
Ezindlini zabo.
Abantu bayadrilla wena. Kulabanye ibona abadrillayo abasithengisela amanzi bona lapho. Babe lamabhosi.
Abathengisa amanzi?
Oh.
Amanzi asekhona sithengiswayo.
Msiuhlala nga?
eGwabalanda ukuthi andihlali khona lala khona sibili but para ngala kola muntu ethengisa amanzi ngale nyaka ngimbona
Thina abantu baningi abathengisa amanzi.
Malini so amanzi?
It's like $10 for 1,000 liters, R2 for a 20-liter bucket, or R1 depending on what you think. Like $25 for 2,500 liters. Price
so manje for abangakwanisile ukwathenga amanzi angikhona bazenza njani?
That's the situation.
Because amanzi so athengwa eBhola.
Yeah. It's Paul.
So it's good business for other people. Yeah.
Nxa izinto zibhedala
for abanye
there are those few
ukuthi bengakuzwa so sithi sifuna indaba le yamanzi to be fixed but
yeah
futhi valele business. So I guess this is it from us guys. Just sizwa ukuthi akula manzi akula magetsi, so now we need to go home early so that we can siyodinga igas. At least igas ngathi ikhona these days but la yathengiswa futhi, so xa ungela mali ke siyodinga igas, siyothenga amanzi kumbe siyolayina usakhanya esibhoraneni and then sigeze so that we can come here sibe sizokhuluma futhi ezinye indawo. Sami ngizodinga amanzi la siyawadinga amanzi mbona ushiwa Kennedy
uthwala ibucket it's bad for my Brazilian.
Ngalithola ngeside and futhi wena ngafika esibhoraneni phela ngale sabe sikhona thina esifuka uzothwalela abantu amabhakede.
Yeah, so guys, it's been wonderful being here with you. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you learned something from today's show. Please subscribe, like, and comment.
Especially if you have anything to say, anything to add, and also if you have an issue or something that you want us to talk about here, just comment. We'll take it from the comments and then we'll come to the show and then we'll talk about that. So if you have an issue or if you have something that you feel like we didn't talk about much, just put in the comments and then we'll see what to do about it. But for namhlanje,
Enkundleni exclusive podcast city. Bye bye. Don't do to Mzingwabi.